So I started my music career like officially kind of like 2 years ago. Still super young into that career, and I'm still learning things and doing and working on things as I go. Um, the first song I ever recorded was Osiris and something off my Waves EP. And hearing myself over mic, I was just like kind of shocked. I've always been rapping and I've always been like songwriting before since a super young age, but I was just more of like, all right, fuck it. Like, I don't know if I could do that. And like, if I don't know if I'm good enough too. And I remember like my friends used to record me, like I'd get super drunk or like super baked and just fucking like spit. And I would like listen over to the recordings. I'd be like, yo, I'm so bad. Like this is garbage, yo. And they would like encourage me. And someone that was super like encouraging for me to do music was my friend Dante. And I'm super grateful for that. And the first ever recording that I did was Osiris. And it was like a song that was just laid out with just like fucking like hard shit, like just hard bars, like raw bars. Super like reminiscent of like 90s like horror rap, like Big L type shit, just like shock value. And I heard it and I was like, oh fuck, like maybe I can do something. And then I kind of kept on recording. I kept on recording. And then I was just like, fuck it, like let's just release. Well, my first song was Crystal Sippin', and I was like, fuck it, like let's release that. And then I was like, all right, fuck it, now let's release Osiris, because that was my first shit. So yeah, it was definitely cool. From the first time I heard myself, definitely like encouraging process. I loved it. So yeah, that was where I started out. Yeah, at the time I was going to school up in Rhode Island, and Rhode Island's like a 3.5 hour drive, and I was just so focused on creating something. Like I didn't care about the outcome of it. Like that's just me with music as well. Like I really don't care about the outcome of whatever happens when I put out a record or I put out a song or I put out a project. It's more of like, okay, I just want to make sure that someone hears it and that right person hears it at the right time. So with Waves, I was just like super fucking focused. I would drive fucking like 3 hours almost every day from Rhode Island to New Jersey to record because I loved my engineer. And it was crazy. And during the production and the whole creation of Waves, I met a bunch of different artists. I worked with a bunch of different producers. Space Ghost Perp, Chiefus is fucking the one that did Danger, and I loved that. He hopped on FaceTime with me, and I was like, oh, is this how like artists connect? And he was like, yeah, yo, like I will help you out. I'll do shit for you. Like, just let me know. And that was super cool. Me and Space Ghost Perp argued back and forth, which was a fun experience. Space Ghost Perp is definitely like one of my like huge influences. And just having like one of your like influencers just argue with you is just a crazy fucking thing. Like I remember like me and him were shooting back to each other like, fuck you, like I hate you, like shit like that. And then in the end, it's just like, all right, word, it's cool, yeah. And then like we're cool on Twitter and everything, and like it was fun as hell. But I was working with my manager at the time, Ryan Kerrigan. Big shout out to him. Fucking great guys, doing a lot of shit with a lot of different artists. Huge visionary. And the process was basically me like losing my mind, dead ass. I was staying up like until like 5 a.m., getting an hour of sleep, going throughout my day, and then repeating it. And yeah, fucking lost my mind during that recording and created fucking that project. So if I could go back, I would probably hold Nathan back a little bit. It's just too advanced as of right now as for a record in my career. Yeah, I think I put it out like way too early than it was supposed to be put out. I think that's like definitely a song that should have been like after like I established myself or some shit. But I can't take it off. Like I can never like delete my songs or some shit. I know a lot of different artists that do that, and that's totally fine with me. Like it's a great fucking way to like showcase your music and use it as a tactic or some shit, but I can't delete it. I would want to, or like if I could go back, I would just like not release it for another like 3 years. Definitely just stop trying to make others so much more happy than like your own self. If I were to go back, that's exactly what I would say to my past self. I would just got caught into a cycle of trying to make others happy before I really was. And that's like a huge thing with music too. Like you have a crowd of people around you that obviously are supporting you or like helping you out or doing whatever. And they have sounds that they want to hear, but you have sounds that you want to hear. In the end of the day, like you just have to be happy yourself. Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna look in the mirror and you're gonna ask yourself, like, bro, like, what the fuck am I? Like, what am I becoming? Like, all that shit. But if you're asking yourself, are you happy? And your answer is no, then like you need to start changing things in your life. And that's definitely what I would tell to any other young artist or myself too. So the only thing that I would like to share is like, I would just like to tell everyone to just keep doing them. And if you're ever at a point in your life where you're questioning, like, who the fuck am I? Like I said, you definitely need to change something. Happiness is not defined by your actions, but your thoughts. So if you keep doing the things that make you happy, fuck it, man. Like, it makes you happy. So